your side tonight with a shakeup in local leadership. This week, Monroe City Council voted 5-2 to cast a vote of no confidence against Mayor Robert Burns. You may have heard about it in an earlier newscast today. Council members said they took issue with the mayor using the city's logo when expressing his personal views and accused him of not running council meetings in an orderly and civil way.
I think it's one step in the right direction. We're gradually making baby steps towards hopefully getting him completely out.
I think it's political and I think it's ridiculous. I don't think it has anything to do with city business.
This is not the first time we've told you about votes of no confidence right here in our area. In fact, just earlier this year, the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Fraternal Order of Police took a vote of no confidence against CMPD Chief Johnny Jennings. That vote failed. Now in Monroe, the mayor will remain in office even though the no confidence vote passed. So what exactly does this mean? That is tonight's good question. According to California State University Bakersfield, a vote of no confidence indicates a person in a position of responsibility, like government or management, is no longer deemed fit to hold that position by the people they oversee. It's essentially meant to serve as a check on executive power.
No confidence votes are non-binding and they are largely symbolic.
Sometimes those no confidence votes fail and things just go back to normal. But when they pass, it can shake things up, putting pressure on leaders to make some changes. Think of something like a university, for example. If faculty cast a no confidence vote against a university president, it may force the university's board of trustees to reconsider their options and ultimately perhaps fire that president. In some cases, the votes push the leaders in question to step down or resign themselves. But again, not a requirement, and things could go on as normal. We asked Mayor Robert Burns his plans for what's next.
I have thick skin. I have an iron jaw. I'm not really concerned about what people think of me. When I have a goal in mind, and that is currently right now to make Monroe the greatest city in all of North Carolina, it doesn't matter what happens on the side. I don't care.
Burns will be up for re-election next year and says as of now he plans to run again. Monroe City Council's next meeting, by the way, is set for August 12th. If there's something around town you're curious about, send us an email. goodquestion@wbtv.com is the place. We just might be able to find you an answer. Coming up next here on Your Side Tonight.